Hey, boys and girls, it is Miss Cheryl with your follow-up video from counting 1 to 10. I don't know. I don't have anything catchy for this particular video. Way back in week 1, because believe it or not, we are in week 3 of Horizons, which totally just amazes me that we're just zooming on by. But way back in week 1, I had a video where we created index cards or flashcards using index cards of the numbers from 1 to 10. And then we added amounts from 1 to 10 so that we could play a matching game where we would match the number to the amount. So what we're going to do today is add a third match for these so that you can practice the number, the amount, and then we're going to add the word for each number so that then you have 3 things that you can work on with practicing from counting from 1 to 10. So for this activity, you will need some more index cards. You got a big old stack of them in your Horizons box, so you are going to need some more of those index cards. So hopefully you haven't used them up in other activities from other teachers. So hopefully you still have a few of those left. You will also need any kind of marker. Again, I have a Sharpie because I love writing in Sharpie. However, any kind of marker, crayon, pencil, pen, anything like that. The other thing you might want to get, if you are a kiddo who might have some difficulty writing the words, because we're going to go through each word and you can pause the video after each word to practice writing it on your own card. But if at this point in your development you're still kind of struggling with writing the letters, you can get a highlighter and then you can ask a grown-up to write the word for you, and then you can trace over top of the word with your crayon or your marker or your pencil or whatever it is that you're using. So if you have a highlighter, that will be helpful too if you're one of those kiddos, and I'll give you an example of how to do that as well. So go grab that stuff, come on back, and then we are going to go ahead and get started. All right, so hopefully you grabbed all those things. You paused the video, you came back. I need to get some index cards because I didn't do that before I paused. All right, so blank index cards. So we're just going to start at the beginning and go up from 1 to 10. And again, at any time during the video, you need to stop to write your word, just pause. I'm going to keep rolling through, but you pause the video, you write your card, and then you can unpause when you're ready to move on to the next step. So the first one's going to be 1. There's the number 1. There's the amount 1. And then, let me get all my pieces together here. I'm going to take a blank card, and I'm going to write the word 1. So let me get my handy dandy board here to lean against. And 1, I might have to move over a little bit. 1 is written O-N-E. 1. Like I said, you can pause so that you can write that on your card, and then when you're ready, you can unpause to move on to the next word. Next one, of course, is going to be 2. 2. I had 2 hearts. I am having a little difficulty with this camera. 2, 2. And then we are going to write the word 2. And this time, I'm going to show you with a highlighter because, again, if you are a kiddo who's still having some challenges with writing letters, or maybe you're just still learning to write letters, like everybody's got to learn at some point, right? So maybe you're still just learning to write your letters. You can ask a grown-up to use a highlighter. I got a green one. You can use any color highlighter and write the word for you. So the grown-up would say T-W-O. That's 2. And then what you would do is take your pen or your pencil or your marker or your crayon or whatever you're making your cards with, and then you would trace over top those letters so that you can then also practice writing the letters that you need. T-W-O. Okay? All right, 2, 2, 2. Next up would be 3, 3, 3. So there's my 3. You can see I kind of made a boo-boo when I was making my 3. No big deal. Everybody makes them. 3. And then I had 3 flowers I was counting. And let's write the word 3. 3 is a little bit of a longer word, so we're going to have to write it a little bit smaller. Yeah. T-H-R-E-E. 3. Pause if you need. That's a big word there. T-H-R-E-E. 3. 4, 4, 4. You need your 4. I had 4 circles for my counting, and then the word 4, which is F O U R, 4. Next up on the list, hopefully you knew it was 5, and then there's our number. I had 5 squares that I was counting, and then we'll add our word 5, which is 5, begins with an F, I, V, woo, E, 5. So once we're finished all of these, the idea will be that you can spread out the cards and mix them up, and then you can match the number, the amount, and the word of each one in practice. Here we go again. The number 6, I had 6 triangles, and let's write the word 6, which is S, I, X, 6. The wind's blowing the curtain in. All right. 7. These were birds. I guess they could be M's, but there were 7 of them. That's what's important. 7. And let's write the word 7. 7 starts with an S, which is a fun letter to write. 7. And that's a big word, so again, pause if you need to. I'm just going to keep going, knowing that you can stop your video and write the word, and then you can restart. All right. 8. And 8 lines, I guess I did. And let's write the word 8. And 8 sounds like it has an A in it, and it has no such thing. So that's a fun word. It's got an E, I, G, H, T. You hear Mr. Fracassi down there sneezing? Bless you! All right, 2 more. 9. 9. It is the 9 card, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 9 hearts. Number 9. So write a 9. Oh, I ran out of cards. So 9 is N, I, N, E. 9. And then last but not least, 10. I have the number 10, 10 smiley faces, and the word 10. Get another card out. If you remember from the rhyming video, 10 was one of our rhyming words that we did this week. 10, pen, men, pen. So 10 is spelled T-E-N. Ooh, the N had a big leg on it. That's okay. Everybody makes mistakes, right? So it's not perfect. It's okay. If I wasn't writing a marker, I'd erase it, but I am, so we're going to go with it. So there's 10. So now that you have all of your cards, your stack's getting really big. Oh my gracious. All right. So shuffle your cards up, mix them up, have a grown-up mix them up if you're kind of, I think you don't need a grown-up for that. You can do it. Just shuffle your cards up, and then just lay all of your cards out, and then match. Pick up the 4. Try to find the amount of 4. See if I can find it quick. Yep, there's my amount 4, and I can practice counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then look for the word 4. And that'll take some practice, and you can use this video. You can go back to the beginning, and you can use the video to help you see what word goes with what number if you're still working on that skill. And there's the word 4. All right, so that's it. The stack's getting big. I'm not sure. We might add to it, so hang on to your cards. And until next time, this is Miss Cheryl. I'll see you soon.